and welcome along and welcome back to Thuringian Oberland. We're up at the shop and we've popped up here because we need to get our next piece of equipment, and that of course is a new tractor. So we're going for a small tractor, although we're still going for 200 horsepower, and it's at the end here. It is the N Series Cow Edition Valtra. This appeared on the mod hub and I went, I have to have this in the series. We're going to be doing cows in this series, so it fits rather nicely. The engine setup, so it's 124,000 at the moment. We are going for the maximum engine setup, the N174. We are also adding a front loader attacher on it, which we've got a very special front loader attacher for this as well. The only choice are either Trelleborg or Notkins, so we'll stick with the Notkins. I think because we're putting a front loader on this, we're gonna add the wheel weights. So that takes us up to 154,500. So let's buy that. Fantastic tractor. Then on top of that, we also need a front loader for it, seeing as we've added the front loader. And here it is, and in here we have this by Jekyll. It is a FZ60. It's a cow edition stole front loader, perfect to go on our little one. Not a whole we can either have it in red or in silver. I think that is. I think I'm gonna have it as silver. I think that nicely hides it into the cow. So that's 9,500. So we'll buy that as well. Now the reason we got this is to help us clear the chickens out. We're actually going to be doing bales as well. So I'm going to start with something to clean the chickens out. So we want to use a universal bucket. We will get that in black, which will go nicely on the front of our tractor. So we will buy that as well. And then the last thing we need today, with the money we have left, because I think this is going to probably empty us out of most of our remaining money. Under the baling technology, we are after an auto stacker here, 70,000. We only have 56,000, so what we're going to have to do, what I actually think I'm going to do, is if we look at this, it's 3,500 to hire this. It's not something we're going to use an awful lot. We're using it mainly today. So that being the case, what we'll do is we'll lease this for now. And that will save us some cash. That takes us back to 53,213. Now, we don't have a CD yet, so there is that. But we've spent 165,600, so yeah, it's a reasonable amount. And if we come round the corner, there it all is. There is our equipment that we're going to be using today. So our Kuzen auto stack, our bucket, our cow Valtra and stole front loader. Fantastic. Right, let's jump in. And this Valtra just looks epic. Properly epic, this little tractor. 201 horsepower also makes it really, really versatile. It means that I don't have to worry so much about getting a third tractor. We may not. What we might do instead is we might get a front loader. Not a front loader, sorry. A telehandler instead. Right, there we go. Look at that. Now I can't remember if the cow edition in FS 70, the T series one, had a black roof or not. But I'm really digging the black roof on this Valtra, on this N series. Right, we'll turn our beacons on, and away we go. So let's get this back to our farm, back down to our field, and from there we're going to get the headland stacked before we bale the rest of the field. So I'll see you back at the farm. So we're back down to the farmyard now. Need to take this quite wide, this turn in here. We're quite long, and this is, yeah, this is a trailer that I've been known to catch on gate posts before. But what we're going to do is just going to drop off our trailer quickly. Still got our combine to clean. Drop off our trailer quickly. And we're just going to put our front loader and bucket down here. There we go. There we are. Right. And then we're going to head out to the field. Should be a fairly quick job, this, to collect up these bales. It's just a case of where we're going to stack them. There's a few places around the farm that might be quite good. Most of our sheds, though, seem to be fairly low. So, yeah, I can't see a really good bale stacking shed without us having to restack the bales, which we might have to do. I might have to go and get a new bale stacker, or yeah, or even possibly put a shed in. So we're going to unfold our stacker, and away we go. So we've got 47 bales around here. So this is going to be one of those jobs that's going to require a few goes. 16 bales a time on this bale stacker. So it's going to take us at least 3 trips around the field to do this. So we're going to have to work out where to put that. Now, I don't plan to keep all of these bales. We are going to have to work out where to go and sell some of these. Because at 47, we're already well into the realms of more than enough bales. That, and we can then fold that up and head back to the farm. So it is quite a quick thing to collect those up. They do, you know, you can collect them up pretty quickly with these bale stackers, which is part of the reason why I like it. It shouldn't take us too long to get this done. The thing I have got is obviously we still need to bale the middle of this field. It's a pity that we can't have, you know, the other tractor doing that while we're clearing these off the headlands. But, of course, it's just not something you can do with a hired worker. So what we're going to do is, once we've got this headland done, we're just going to do a quick time-lapse through the bales and get the rest of it baled. And then, hopefully, we should have enough time to just go through and get the rest of these. Now, these sheds down here, I think, are too low. Or they might not be, actually. Yeah, I think those are going to be too low. It's finding some space. It's finding somewhere where I can put these. Although, actually, these, I think we're over here. Again, I think this is supposed to be where you put bales, but that is too low for us with our auto stacker. So what we're going to do, what we're going to have to do, is we're going to have to find a nice spot over here somewhere. I think somewhere fairly flat would be good. In fact, the best place is exactly where our combine is sitting. So let's move that out of the way. Move that to more to where I want to move it, or where I'm going to need it in a bit. And we'll use this area here. There we go. Move this into what is going to become our cleaning area in a bit. Hopefully we can get the trailer in here as well. There we go. So that should all do. Jump out of that. And then we can head back over here. In fact, let's do it that way. And it's not the flattest area. Oh, that's really not flat, is it? Oh, that is gonna... Oh, I know where we'll go. Move the combine for no reason, but bales near the fuel station is not great. There is nowhere really, unless I block off the shed, there's nowhere really that I can go and put this. I'm gonna need to put them in front of the shed here, and just sort of stack them in this yard way here. Hopefully it won't be too much in the way. We're not doing any And we're not doing any grain carting for a bit, so we should be alright from that point of view. And then what we'll do is we'll go and get the header, and we'll go and get the bit and restack these later. Now that has a hole right there, so let's not put them in the hole. And perfect, there we go. So what we can do now is we'll collect up the rest of the headland, and once we've done that, we'll get on with some a bit of time-lapse baling, I think. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so last bale, and that is our second stack done, which is brilliant. So what I want to do, I think the stacks off the headland, we will keep. Those will keep us going for a very long while as a result. And then everything else, I think we might sell. I need to work out exactly where the barn or where the sell point for straw is on this map. But certainly we're not going to need to do any work with straw for a while, unless we're selling, unless we plan to sell. In which case, having this hired is always going to be the best bet, because we're always gonna make more money off our straw bales than this will ever cost us to actually use. Especially if we've got multiple stacks of bales like this. Trying to get this to line up is always fun. There we go, and reverse it in. Don't want to knock over that stack. There we are. Ooh. Close. Right, back into our cab, and we've got one more set to get. Just let that fold in. There we go, it's folding up. Right, and back to the field. So we should have not quite a full set of bales from this. We had 47 bales last time when we baled. So, yeah. Not expecting a full set. But should only be one short. So, yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so we're coming around to collect up our last bale. Interestingly, I've just realised something as I was driving past our Deutz a moment ago. We got 15 bales on this bale trailer, but you can see, hanging out the back of the Deutz there, is a bale. So, there is a complete bale in here. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump in here, start up the engine, and just reverse this up quickly and unload that bale. I think it's just the single. It is just the single bale. But that means we'll complete the load on this, which is absolutely brilliant. There we go. So we'll come round behind, load this up, and that will be our completed trailer. Fold that back up, and we'll go and drop this stack. So that is 48 bales off here, which is, I'm quite frankly, that's fantastic. 48 bales off just the headland is really, really good. What we're going to do now is, now if Follow Me was out, the next thing to do would be to have this tractor following behind my baler with a slight offset, and just stacking bales behind me as we go. We can't do that, of course, today because Follow Me has not been released. And whether Follow Me is released is, well, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be something that happens. I kind of want to go and have a look at Follow Me myself and see if there's a way I can convert it for my own use. Because it is, making these, it would be a lot easier to have Follow Me on here. There we go. Oh no! So that's why we didn't put any bales there. So we got that to clear up at some point. That's really annoying. So let's head over to our Deutz, and we will get the remains of our field all baled up. Right, starting it up. Looking good. Away it goes. Drop it down. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to get this time lapse. Let's spit out some bales. So here we go onto the last row of the field. I'm really amazed at how much trouble this tractor is having with this, with these hills. I mean, this tractor has 100 horsepower more than the requirement of this baler, and going up these hills, we're going at 4 miles per hour. It's really struggling in places. Once we get onto the flat, it's absolutely fine. But I'm kind of glad I've not got my N series on here, because that would have. Well, I don't know if we'd have even got 4 miles more 4 miles an hour out of it on that hill. It's one of the things I do love about this map, though, is that the fields are not. There's not that many easy choices on how to plant these fields. I've spent much of the time lapse trying to sort of work out exactly how I would plant this field. And I've come up with that sort of direction. That seems to be the way in which you mitigate the slope the most. But it is a very sort of rounded slope on this field. So yeah, it is quite difficult. Right, so that is that done. Let's drop off the last 2 bales somewhere in the middle. Right, that should do it. Yeah, there we go. Fold that up. Right, let's head back to the edge of the field, back to our farmyard, and we'll grab our bale stacker. Now, we will check how many bales we've got first, because I think we've got a lot. I think we've got an awful lot of bales, which would be fantastic, which would be absolutely brilliant if we got a lot of bales. We're going to be doing some clearing up and stuff around the yard next time. We might get this doing seeding if we can. Right, we're going to put our bales, we're going to put our baler away. What seems to be amounting to our machinery shed. Although, yeah, we need to find somewhere to put this stuff. I'm just sticking it in here at the moment, but we are going to have, this is basically where all our bales go, so I don't want to put too much machinery in here. Right, there we go. And we'll turn off our tractor. There's our N Series. Right, before we get this started, how many bales have we created this time? What is our statistics for them? Created bales. This session, 70 bales. So, yeah, there's quite a bit to go. 117 bales total. That is going to be worth quite a bit to us. I think we're going to have to get a lorry or something to stack these on to go and sell them. Something that we can get a large number of bales onto. 16 bales at a time is not going to cut it. Just thinking this is going to be a few trips with this. So, yeah, I'm going to get these collected up. And once we're in a good place... Actually, I'm going to start from the other side of the field. Once we're in a good place, once we've got a majority of them picked up, we'll come back. And we'll see how we've done and what the time is. So that's our second load off the field, or our second stack off the field. I think I've worked out that we're getting 16 a time, so that's 32. So that's 64 we'll get. We've got 70 bales to collect. So that's going to leave, that's going to be four full loads, and then one load of 4. But we're getting quite a, yeah, we're getting a lot here now. We're getting quite a set of stacks. I'd like to put them there, but I can't because I'm going to knock over the other piles. So let's get this one unloaded. So yeah, I really need. I don't think these. Let's just check this. This could save us a lot of time if I'm wrong about this. Let's see if we can actually get this stack underneath, because it may in fact work. And if it works, then that's what we'll do the rest of them. And we need to unfold our. Oh, I think it's just too tall for our stacker, which is a problem now because we've got to maneuver this back and maneuver this to the area where we'll be putting these. It's slightly annoying us. we got this stack over here. I think I'm going to have to hire, as I was saying earlier, I think I'm going to have to hire a trailer. Something that I can stack really high on. Maybe get 50 bales on at a time, so that we can do some good selling. Where are we? Yeah, that will do. Don't want to. That end stack. Every time I put down, that end stack is looking more and more dodgy. Right, so we've got 2 more runs to do, so I'm going to go and get those, and then we've got just our 4 final bales after that to collect. So I'll see you after I've got 2 more stacks and unloaded them, and we'll go from there. That's interesting. So I've got my 4th full trailer. I have 5 left. Now, yeah, I know why that is. Thinking about it. We have, so we know that we can get 64 on. We got 70 bales made. So, yeah, so there should have been 6 left. The reason there wasn't 6 left is because we unloaded 1 from the baler at the beginning, which is what took the 47 from last time up to 48, which was our first stack. So that's why we've got 5 left. That's actually really good. So our 117 bales, we've got 5 left on the field. We're just going to unload these and go and collect those up. There we are. So reverse this back. We're going to have to restack all these. So there's going to be a little bit of clearing up next episode, I think. We're gonna go and get some bale spikes. And we're also going to go and get some... we need to go and get our cedar as well anyway. So what we'll do next time is we'll go and get our bale spike. We will go and get our cedar. And then while our Deutz is doing the seeding, we will use our cow edition here. And we'll restack our bales. And that will be good. What is that doing? There we go. That's folded up. So let's get these last 5 bales off the field. Now I'm confused. We have 1 bale left. Maybe? Okay, that's odd. I thought I shouldn't have an even number of bales. And yet I do. So not left any or lost any more on here. Nope. So that's all good. So we've got 1 more bale than I expected to have. But that's not the that's a good thing at the end of the day. More bales are always good, but that is an even number of bales we picked up. So I'm just gonna have a look. Yeah, it does say a total of 117 bales. That shouldn't be possible. We've collected up. So what, we collected up 48 to begin with. Because we did 3 trailer loads. That's correct, isn't it? 1632. No, that's not 48, is it? 32. Yeah, 48. So that should be 48 bales off the first one. We have just collected... we just collected 4 more loads. So, 4 16s. Oh, it's 64. Plus another 6, that's 72. 72 plus 48 is 100 and... 120. So we're going to have to do a manual... Woo. Right, must not drop that inside, otherwise this whole stack will go. There we go. So it should be 120 bales. So next time we're going to have to do a manual count, because the game is saying 117. We have definitely picked up 120 bales today. So that's a little bit odd. Right, let's fold this down then, and that is where we're going to finish off for today. Quite pleased with that. That has gone really, really well, and I'm loving this Valtra. This Valtra N Series Cow Edition is a fantastic tractor, and we're going to use it a bit more next time. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from FendtFarmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.